welcome to another edition of KatSoup, the best and worst of internet humor on the radio. I'm Kat.
And I'm Alex.
And, sometimes you're just kind of hard to read. Like, just now, I was...
Hard to read?
I was ranting.
I just said hi.
I was ranting. No, but before we went on the air, I was ranting about something, and you, with a perfectly straight face, said something, and it took me a minute to figure out that you were actually making a joke.
Yes.
Yeah, and then I laughed hysterically.
Kathleen, life can be too serious sometimes, and then, it's good to bring it down a notch at times, because we tend to, people tend to, especially in this political climate, people are very on edge. So I can't wait till the election's over.
Are
so
you
people get
reading
back to
that from a book?
No, that's what they said on Fox. No, I'm just teasing. But people are on edge. They talk more about politics today, and I can't wait till the election's over.
Yeah, but we don't talk about politics on here.
But you're going to talk about voting, the most important thing.
In a little bit.
Yeah.
In a little bit.
Okay.
So the trivia question of the day is from Google AI Overview, the bane of my existence. Right. How many books, Alex, does the average American read per year?
Oh, average American? Probably one.
Well,
guess.
This is actually better. The average American reads only 12 books per year.
That's a lot.
You think that's a lot.
Yeah.
I don't think that's much.
Really?
So it depends on your point of view. Isn't it
Wow.
interesting?
Because a lot of people don't read any.
And there are a lot of people that don't read any.
Tons.
So the people that read 12 balance them out, maybe. I don't know.
I just read people.
I know.
I
know.
Just kind of,
I know. You're a good people watcher.
I really am. As a matter of fact, I can't wait till we're done now. We're going to go to the airport and watch people.
Oh, can I come too?
Sure.
Meet us. We'll be at the Akron-Canton Airport.
Gate A. Okay, go ahead.
So I have a joke of a hint.
Yes.
From our old friend upjoke.com.
Yeah.
Why do witches make the best editors?
I don't know.
Because they always run spell check.
That's a good one.
So today, we're going to talk about
track.
one of my favorite things.
Oh.
Books.
Oh, okay. I thought it was going to be something else. Okay.
What did you think it was going to be?
Well, I was going to say.
Go ahead. Say. Embarrass yourself. Come on.
No, I'm just, embarrass myself. Again? I do it like 6 times a minute.
So I named
I thought you were going to talk about fashion, because we like to talk about fashion.
We
stuff.
do.
And house
we need to do that.
decor.
We need
I thought
to do
you were going
that.
to say that.
We got to do a show on that.
Hey, did you get rid of your orange couch, by the way?
Yes, I did. I sold my orange couch.
Great. That was beautiful.
And I replaced it with a dog-colored couch.
What's that mean? A dog-colored?
My dog. She's kind of that buff color.
Oh, so she matches your couch.
So I don't have to worry about the dog hair showing
That's a good
so
idea.
much. Because the orange couch, every little hair, stuck out.
It was very trendy, though. I liked it.
It was very trendy, but it's gone. I sold it.
Okay.
So I've named the show today One for the Books. Ha ha ha.
Yeah.
Because, we're kind of like that.
Right.
But the other thing I was excited about was we mentioned every show that we are on WEYE, but we now broadcast on Spotify and Facebook and YouTube because we've been forced to. And our extended audience, I was kidding, the extended audience may not really know what this is about, and this will explain some things. So this is what we're all about.
You're not going to say my age, are you?
No, because that would be
yourself.
my age, and we're definitely not. No, actually, you just get to read the part that says Alex, :
I didn't think we had a script.
Wait, we don't.
Oh.
Oops.
It's news to me. Okay, yeah. All right. Oh, you're next, then.
No, I'm done.
Oh, you're done.
You're next.
Oh, I'm next. I didn't know you were all the way about to the bottom of the page. Well, Kat, it says operated by Goodwill Industries, our favorite, shout out to Goodwill. WEYE is also known as Seeing Eye Radio. It is a radio reading service for the visually impaired for 34 years. The service has been broadcasting topical and local information to print-impaired individuals over a secondary channel of WZIP-FM in north central Ohio and Clear Channel in the Mansfield area.
Radio Reading Services reaches nearly 4,000 people.
It's a lot.
That's crazy. We're proud to be part of this. There's 60 to 80 volunteer readers that come in every day. That's how I got started. I started reading the news, and they thought I was being a little irreverent and weirdly funny, so now I'm doing this. But Dave, our fearless leader, works here 24/7, right?
Just about.
No,
Yeah,
we operate 24/7, and he's here a lot. But yeah, any time of day you can, if you have one of our receivers, you can listen to us.
That's
Stream on the internet.
And we stream on the internet
yeah.
too. Yeah. So
And all of our volunteers are so interesting. They come from all walks of life, and I don't even know how I got here. I don't even know. I think I walked in to ask for the restroom, and Dave said, "Do you want a job
there you
here?"
go.
I think that was the day.
Yeah, I had a friend drag me here, but
Really?
my mother went partially blind before she passed away, and my mother-in-law at the time was blind, and I saw what they went through.
Yeah.
And so this is my passion. Besides loving humor and adoring you, reading
Same here, Kat.
and helping people read and understand is important to me. So we're going to do a show that's not quite that boring.
Yeah, you really don't get the impact of it until you are unable to read something.
Yep. Yep. Yep.
So
on with the
that's
show.
a good thing.
This is our curious word for the day, and this is from OED.com, which is the Oxford English Dictionary.
Oh,
The word is flyleaf.
I've never heard of that word.
It's
It's one word.
Yeah, it is one word.
FLY leaf.
It's made of two words, but it's one word.
Oh.
A flyleaf is a blank page at the beginning or end of a book next to the cover.
Oh. Okay.
It can also refer to vertical entries written in a book's fly leaves or in the side margins of its pages.
They don't teach us that in school. I've never known that.
Well, I don't know. I was a bookie, a book person.
Did you work in the library?
Yeah.
Did you really?
Yeah.
That's
Yep.
pretty good. I worked in the library too, but only to avoid study hall. You know what I mean?
Well,
yeah. That's how I got there.
So as you were talking before,
Well, it's a combination. Well, flyleaf is a combination of words fly and leaf. Fly is the noun, by the way. It means something that's fastened by the edge. And leaf, that means a blank page, of course. The earliest known use of the word flyleaf was in 1832 by Ben Franklin, by the way. Oh, no, not by Ben Franklin. I made that up. In a letter, it probably was Ben Franklin at that time. In a letter by John Constable. Oh, John Constable. He's indirectly related to Matt Lauer. He's a landscaper, painter, and draftsman. Matt Lauer was a landscaper before he went to the Today Show.
welcome to KatSoup, where we go off the rails
Okay.
and we see how fast we can do it. Oh my God! So,
John Constable.
yeah, it doesn't say he was a landscape painter adjustment. It doesn't say why he used that word, and
Yeah,
I
why
was
did
too
he-
tired to look it up. So yeah, we have a top 10 list. We're
I
going to
was going
start
to say
with
we have a minute now.
we're going to start with the top 10 list that
All right.
probably will upset some people.
Oh,
Just
no.
saying. So this
Really?
this is a top 10 list from the textfiles.com, which is the Letterman list.
Okay.
And these are not real. These are made up titles of 7 children's books not recommended by the National Library Association. The number 1 is, oh, and by the way, this was 10, and I had to cut it to 7 because there were 3 that were going to get us thrown off the air.
Oh, that bad.
So,
Oh,
yes.
Okay.
So number 7, Curious George and the High Voltage Fence. Oh, good, they're laughing.
Wow. Number 6, the boy who died from eating all his vegetables. Yes. You don't want to do that.
Now remember, this is Letterman. This is Letterman. Remember how
Yeah.
weird he was. Teddy, the elf with the detached retina.
Oh, no. Gosh, after going all through that WEYE thing.
I know. Well, I thought it was, kind of.
Well, here's
Interesting.
a fun one. Number 4, Grandma retells her favorite fairy tales, but can't remember the endings to any of them.
Yeah.
I'm there now.
Yeah.
That one, yeah.
We actually have somebody that volunteers that does, what is it called? Twisted fairy tales, or what Julie does, where you kind of twist the fairy tales and
Maud Mother Goose.
Maud Mother Goose. That's
Oh,
right.
yeah,
That's
yeah.
right.
Okay.
Number 3 is start selling real estate and form an empire with change from your mom's purse.
And this would be number 1, I guess.
No, that's number 2.
Number 2.
That's why it says 2 right there.
Oh, there's another page. Okay. I'm just making this up. Number 2, things rich kids have that you never will.
And the number 1 children's book not recommended by the National Library Association.
Pop Goes the Hamster and other fun microwave games.
Yes, I did put that in there.
You should have a sound effect there.
Oh, my goodness. Yes. So
this is really taking a turn, this whole show.
We'll get it back on track here.
Okay.
This is Storytime. It's from Reddit.
Okay.
And there's a libraries forum. And these are responses from librarians when they were asked on Reddit to tell their weirdest, funniest story about working in a library. The first one is about a very old, very kindly university librarian that this person that was writing got to know in India back in the 1990s. So, Alex, you get to be the college student.
Okay.
Don't sound like a goat. Don't sound like a 2-year-old. College student.
I'm gonna think back.
And I'll be the librarian.
Remember the Ashland College Library?
Actually, I don't.
Really? Okay. I do.
Ooh, that could have been the problem, huh?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Okay. Excuse me, ma'am. I need the book Oranges and Peaches.
That sounds really unfamiliar. Do you know the author?
I forgot. Okay.
Well, what course by which professor do you need it for?
Biology 101 with Professor Roberts.
So, are you possibly looking for On the Origin of Species?
Oh, I'm not the librarian.
No, that was the end of the joke.
Oh. Well, that was a knee slapper, wasn't that one?
Oranges and Peaches, Origin of Species.
Okay, I got that now, yeah.
Okay, let's try the next one. You're the librarian.
Do it again?
You're the librarian this time. Yes, we're going to do it a couple more times.
All right.
Are we ever going to do this show again, though? After this,
We've insulted every group of people. Well, I work at a library. A customer approaches me at the information desk asking about our DVD rental selection. They're asking about a good film to take home to their family for the weekend.
So, Mr. Librarian, I'm looking for something PG, please. A little light swearing and undue windows are okay, but nothing too rude.
Okay, well, sorry, undue windows.
You know, like suggestive but not too explicit.
Got it. I gave her a movie that had no undue windows or even innuendos. Oh, that's a funny one. I just got that.
Should I start making him read the script before we go on?
We come from two different schools of reading, don't we? You're rehearsed and I'm not.
Well, not as I write it, so I'm familiar with it.
You are.
Yeah, you feel
at a disadvantage.
You're not overachieving by reading it ahead of time.
God, I'm having my review on the air.
It's kind of fun. Well, that makes it fun, though.
Yeah, it does.
Okay. So the next one. I had a patron.
I worked for several years.
Really?
No,
Can I read mine? We never asked Dave to just start the recording over. Yeah, but
I went ahead, but okay.
I saw that.
Sorry.
So,
I'll be over here if you need me.
I had a patron who was afraid to open a library account because she was afraid we'd get hacked and her personal information would be stolen. I offered her a guest pass, but she was afraid to do anything on the computers in case our system got hacked and someone stole her personal information. Then she left her phone on the table and went to the bathroom for 20 minutes.
Oh, no.
When she got back, I suggested she keep her personal items with her. She rolled her eyes and told me not to be so paranoid. Isn't that great? So here's some fast facts.
Okay.
This is from Abba-Taba.
Oh, I've never heard that.
I know. ABTABA. It's above and beyond therapy for the children from ages 1 through 18 on the autism spectrum.
Oh, hey, that's like Rain Man. I saw they did on YouTube yesterday a special about Rain Man and the importance of that movie. That was really interesting.
It was a good movie.
Yeah. Didn't he win the Academy Award too, Dustin Hoffman, for Rain Man?
I don't know.
Did he? Best? Okay.
Now I'm going to go corn for the entire time you're talking.
Sorry. Okay. Well, only 32% of the U.S. population reads and or listens to books for pleasure. Oh, that's kind of high.
Yeah. 42% of college graduates never read another book after college.
I believe that.
Yeah, I do too.
I believe it. Reading for just 6 minutes can reduce stress levels by 68%. I didn't know that.
Yeah.
I should read more.
This one's really good. Reading can reduce the risk of developing Alzheimer's disease.
Is
reading,
really?
Listening to books, anything, yeah.
Well, that's really interesting.
It activates your brain cells.
And they say people do crosswords and stuff, too.
Yeah.
I didn't know reading did that,
really
though.
Good.
Okay. That's pretty good information.
We got some bad jokes.
I'm ready.
From RD.com, Reader's Digest. Are you ready?
Yeah.
Okay. These are from an article that was titled 50 Book Puns That Will Have You Tickle Ink, and we're not reading all 50.
Okay, well, reading is a novel idea.
Where's the laugh track? That book about Mount Everest had quite the cliffhanger. I know. We're just going to do a whole show on snorting.
Well, I started reading a book about anti-gravity. It's impossible to put it down. Now, that's pretty good.
So,
Yes.
Here's a good pickup line for you. Next time you go to the library.
Let me write this down.
Write that down. I can tell you like me, Alex, because you keep checking me out.
That's a good one. I decided to retire as a librarian to start a new chapter in my life. That's a cute one.
So what's a car's favorite book genre?
I don't know.
Autobiography.
Oh, that's good. What did one book say to the other? You've got the right stuff.
WRIT.
WRIT.
And finally, close to my heart, writers are always cold because they're surrounded by so many drafts.
Oh.
Yeah.
That's cute.
So we talked about the made-up books for children.
Yeah.
These are actual books on Amazon. Yes. Yeah, they are real. So, and you can buy them, and I actually own one of them.
Oh, is it the pooping one?
No. Everybody poops.
That was a famous one.
I know, but that's not on the list. These are probably ones that no one's heard of.
I can't see you reading that one even.
It's for children, so
you
they
know
understand
the ending,
body
right?
function. Well, it's for kids to teach them how to use the body.
I know.
Yeah.
I forgot the title of that book. But that's irrelevant at this point.
But here's a book title you could talk about from the not script that we don't have.
Are you there, Vodka? It's me, Chelsea. Is that a real... Oh, that's Chelsea Handler's book.
These are all real.
I could see that being a title for her book.
Maybe, how many times do I need to say it? Let's see.
I mean, I could see her coming up with that title.
These are real, Alex.
I know. I could see her coming up with that title,
I love this one. Number 9. Okay. Everything I Want to Do is Illegal by Joel Salatin. And it's about food. Go figure.
This one's a weird one. It says, How to Train Your Goldfish Using Dolphin Training Techniques by C. Scott Johnson. That's strange.
It's very... Here's one.
Yeah.
This is from 1957. So that might give you some context. Space Cat on Mushrooms by Ruth Van Todd.
That's not what we really think, like drugs and stuff.
I don't know.
In 57?
I think it was a cartoon.
Oh, okay.
I'm not sure.
Wow.
I don't know.
I want to get this next one. Men Who Knit and the Dogs Who Love Them by Drew Emborski.
And it's actually knitting patterns to dress your dog.
Hey, that one, what's his championship swimmer he knits? What's his name?
Oh,
Daly.
Yeah.
He would do something like that probably.
It looked like it was
I've
highly
never
rated
knitted,
book.
Yeah.
So this one, Your joke is factually incorrect. A Guide to Dying Alone. And it turns out it's a journal that you write in from 1958.
Oh, no.
So yeah, don't point out people that their joke is factually incorrect or tell them that it's not real.
Wow. Well, how about this one? The Joy of Water Boiling by Thomas Getz. It's actually a cookbook.
Yeah.
The Joy of Water Boiling.
Well, anything that you put in water,
That's
I guess.
Good, yeah.
This one I actually own, and I bought it years ago.
Okay.
Bar Mitzvah Disco by Roger Bennett.
What's that
Have
about?
you been to many bar mitzvahs?
No.
They usually have themes, and some of them are very over the top. And this one, the book is about all the different strange themes you could have.
Was it like pictures
for your bar
too?
mitzvah? Yeah.
Oh.
And it would show you like what decorations, and it was
cool.
called Bar Mitzvah Disco because if you read what they did, it is over the top. I mean, they were like down to the dime on making it like a disco from the 70s.
How'd you get that book? I'm just curious.
I saw it. I actually saw it on Amazon and went, that's so weird. I think I'm going to buy that.
That's interesting.
Yeah.
Would they have that at a library? Bar mitzvah disco?
I don't know.
Interesting.
You'd have to go to a library.
I live right next door to one practically. I'll have to do that, yeah.
Oh, there's a typo there, sorry.
Okay, the man who mistook his wife for a hat and other clinical tales. This is by a neurologist, Oliver Sacks. And other clinical tales.
Yeah. And the number one real book title on Amazon,
Oh, it's over here. Get ready, everybody. Pigeon wigs and extensions. A step-by-step guide by Chlorine Wendell.
Which I think might be a pen name.
That is weird.
Yeah, it is weird.
Pigeon wigs. Yeah. What is a pigeon wig?
It's a wig you put on a pigeon.
And extensions?
Yeah, because, girls got to be pretty. Okay.
Unusual. Okay. So, I don't know what to say after that one.
I know. So we're going to do a public service announcement. Voter registration. We talked about it last week. I don't care who you vote for. Vote. Vote if you think your candidate's going to win. Vote if you think they're not going to win. Do not stay home from the polls. And you got to be registered first. So voter registration is October 7th, and if you do it in person, it's by 9 p.m. You can also do it online or by a postcard, but it has to be postmarked by 9 p.m. on October 7th. And what I want to tell you and how this fits into our cherished audience, everyone can vote, no matter what your situation is. If you're visually impaired or have any disability, the polls are set up to include you. Sometimes you have to call first to make sure they have the right equipment, but it is a federal law that all polling places must have at least one accessible voting machine. And this was impressive. One example of this kind of machine allows voters to listen to an audio version of the ballot and make their choices using a keypad marked in Braille, like an ATM. And for voters with less severe impairments, the machine can also magnify the text on the ballot, going to need that soon, assist voters who have dexterity challenges or other issues with their hands, allowing them to make choices using a paddle or a sip and puff mouth instrument.
I've never seen that.
Yeah, I know. Was I looking for it? I probably wasn't looking for it. So voters who would rather not use these machines can also bring a friend or family member with them. Yeah. And you can also request assistance from a bipartisan team of the poll workers to help you.
Right.
Yeah. So voteohio.org. Call the Summit County Board of Elections if you're in Summit County. Wherever you are, your Board of Elections will have this information. So, okay, back to the...
What's that saying they always say? Vote. What is that? Vote often. What's that?
Early and often.
Early and often.
Yeah, we're probably not going to advocate for that.
No. That just came to mind. So that public relations announcement by Kathleen. Okay.
So
back to our story.
Back to our story. Would you rather do more librarian stories or more disturbing children's book titles?
Probably disturbing book titles.
Okay, here we go.
That's kind of funny. Every time you're bad, a kitten dies. That's a title?
Yes. It's a made-up title. These are the made-up ones.
Yeah. Oh,
These are the ones that are supposed to be funny and humorous. Number 2, The Wonders of Adderall.
Let's bounce checks. A little golden activity book.
4 is Make Your Own Bad Decisions. 20 quick and easy projects that you'll regret immediately.
I like that one.
This one's good, too.
How about this one? While Daddy's doing time, counting the days until he's back on the streets. Is that a coloring book, by the way? Or?
It could be. Yeah. It could be. Mail Order Mommy, a Desperate Daddy's book.
And Feelings and How to Destroy Them.
Written by my mother. It's okay, she's dead.
We are like insulting everybody today. That's great.
I figure, yeah.
Oh, well.
We have... instead of ruminations this week.
Your mother.
Sorry, sis, if you're listening.
Oh, boy.
Yeah. So these are from around the internet. So these are also made up, but amazingly clever. So feel free to laugh.
Okay.
But you know how paper books often have that little promotional sentence on the front, like what it's going to be about?
Yeah.
Or it's kind of an enticement to make you read. So here are some that are not real. So the title's at the end, but this is like the promotional stuff at the beginning.
Like in a romance book here?
Yeah.
It didn't matter if he paid for drinks. Sheila could never take his lusty advances seriously as long as he was wearing it.
And the book's name was?
That Stupid Hat by Monty Storm. Okay.
So, yeah, now you understand, right?
Yeah.
So this is a mystery book. He was murdering the language, so he murdered her.
The book is?
She murdered him, maybe. He was murdering the language, so she murdered him. Mm-hmm. The name of the book is Stop Saying Library. by Josh Cool.
Josh Cool.
I wouldn't murder them, but I probably would never have another date with them again.
I always say that just as a joke. That library, and people never correct me. Why is that?
It's not funny, Alex, because they think you're stupid.
Well. All right. There's no pause on the our show.
Public service announcement. I really do adore this man.
I love you too, Kat.
This is kind of a character thing.
How about this book? It's a suspense book.
Oh, okay. What's this one?
Okay, it says, they're great. Her friend said, perfect for an apartment, they said. But a single burrito was all it took to destroy everything she knew. Excuse me, the book is Toaster Oven Inferno by Ezra Poundcake. Poundcake.
I think that name might have been made up, too. I'm not sure.
Ezra Poundcake, okay.
Yes.
What a name.
I think we got a couple more minutes. So I have creative uses for books if you don't want to read them.
Okay.
So this is from the Bushwick Book Club Seattle.com.
Say that 10 times.
No,
wow, that's pretty
I can barely say it one time. So it seems everyone and anyone has begun to forsake the musty physical charms of a real book for the convenience of soulless machines called the Internet that has any book you want, anytime you want it, right at your fingertips. But what do you do with all those pesky books you have littering your household? Never fear. There are plenty of uses for books beyond reading. Mm-hmm. For example,
Doorstop. Best books for this include War and Peace and the collected works of Shakespeare.
I've actually done that. I have actually,
really?
and I've also actually done the second thing.
Okay.
A safe.
Oh.
With a swipe or two of an X-Acto knife, you have a hollow book.
Oh, I've
You open it up and
yeah.
The perfect place to nestle your most precious belongings. Best books to use for this: any textbook left over from college, or past their prime trendy self-help books. Basically, anything people aren't going to likely pick off your shelf for a quick peek.
That's interesting. Yeah, I have a lot of textbooks like that. Here's one: book nunchucks. Just attach a heavy book to each end of a sturdy rope. Even a zombie can be felled by a book to the brain. Yeah, that's kind of a good idea. I never thought about that.
This is adorable.
Okay.
Barbie's dressing room. Because she doesn't want to be seen changing her clothes in public. So 2 books, upended, provide the perfect cover to swap outfits before hopping into the Barbie mobile to pick Ken or G.I. Joe up for the hot date. Best books to use for this: Dr. Seuss books, any children's picture book, but nothing too sweet and innocent because Barbie lives life on the edge now that they put that movie out.
There's a joke in there. We'll talk after the show. Book Christmas tree. You can stack those books into a triangle with a few bookmarks hanging out, and you've got a substitute for a traditional fir. After all, books were originally trees, you know.
See?
There you go.
You learn stuff every day.
Yeah. Get a heavy book and just...
Okay, we got to do these 4. There's 4 more. 4 more made-up children's book titles.
All right. Number 1 is Mommy Drinks Because You're Bad. That's a good one.
Second one is Stabby the Narwhal.
How to Shave Grandma. Oh, no. Did I just read that?
Yeah, you did.
That was a trick.
Yeah, you did. This one, Snitches Get Stitches and Other Street Lessons. Goodness. So.
The time's up already.
The time is up already. That's all we have for today.
Oh.
I'm Kat.
And I'm Alex.
And together,
she had a point to that. Turning pages.
No. Together we're
KatSoup,
the best of internet humor on the radio. Like us on Facebook. Go over to KatSouper on Facebook so we can get this thing off my personal page. Spotify, where we are KatSoup.
Yeah.
And Facebook, we are KatSoup on the radio. Or not Facebook, YouTube.
Did you...
KatSoup on the radio.
Did you say, you said YouTube?
Yes.
Our website?
Our website, KatSoup on the radio.
Oh, okay.
Yeah,
Did I miss one? I don't know if I missed one.
I don't know, because I lost the
They're
list.
at the bottom of the screen. They're
at the bottom of the script, too, but I can't find it right now. This has been fun, right?
Don't be so hard on yourself, Kat.
I'm not. I'm hard on you. See you next week.
Thank you.